Welcome to Dad Meat, motherfuckers.
Hey.
Tim, how are you feeling, baby?
The top of the world. How about you?
Fucking 10 feet tall. A bird so big that it's a bird.
Yeah, I feel thick in my meat. just with gratitude mostly.
Yeah, same.
This is the best.
I know.
I thought I was going to come down hard after the prestigious Skankfest South comedy festival. I thought I was going to come home and I was going to crash hard and my serotonin be depleted and I'd be back at work. I really thought I was going to. Honestly, I almost stormed the cockpit on the way home. I was like, no, dude, take me fucking back. But no, it's been great. I feel, dude, I found ways to sustain the good feelings.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah, and I'm working hard on it every day. How about you?
First off, would it be fair to say if you stormed the cockpit straight out of a comedy festival, you would yell, "Ha ha Akbar"?
Right? That's what I would have done.
All right. I am feeling like $1 million, buddy.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know what I expected. Honestly, I had no frame of reference for anything. Then when we got there, literally the minute I set foot on the fucking grounds of fucking Skankfest, it was like a fucking tsunami of goodwill.
Yeah.
And it was, I feel like every good vibe that we put out came back 1 million times over.
Yeah. Yeah. So if anyone's feeling like they missed out, just maybe take solace in the fact that people treated us really kindly the entire time. I say we got treated the nicest out of everybody there.
No doubt, man.
I would stake that claim. We were treated the nicest out of anybody that attended Skankfest in any capacity, and I think we gave it back.
No doubt, man. My goal was for, and I'm trying to apply this in everything I do, but just I don't want anybody to ever come away from an interaction with me feeling like a fucking dickhead. Because I have a tendency to be a little meanie sometimes. As nice as I can be a little meanie.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to be a meanie, and not that there was any reason to be mean to anybody, but
yeah, you have the brain of a benevolent chimp.
Thank you. Yeah. So every fucking interaction was just so fulfilling and just so over the top fucking nice that I couldn't wait to go there. Like, as soon as I woke up, it was like, you know, like when you started getting pussy for the first time, you're like, I want to go over her house again right now.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like I had cum butterflies all weekend. I'm getting pussy butterflies in my tummy.
I couldn't wait to go to the secret group every fucking day because I knew I was going to see bubs.
Yeah. It felt, dude, everyone was so nice that it felt like getting pussy. That's crazy.
Dude, it was like our souls were getting pussy.
Wow. Everyone that met us is like, ew, dude.
Jamming my head into theirs. Thank you so much, bro. That means so much to me, dude.
Yeah, I really, I don't know. That's all. I just enjoyed it, and everyone was so cool, and made a lot of comedian friends. Since we don't get out much, dude. I don't know if you know this about us, but we've got incredibly rich lives, so we don't really get to go out and experience live comedy that much.
Dude, it's all pussy and work for us. That's all we fucking do.
Yeah, don't forget that. That's for sure.
So we mixed in a little bit of fun with pussy and work last week.
Yeah, we got to socialize.
Oh my God, it was the best. That was I feel like I worked out all my social interaction willies last week.
Did you have any embarrassments?
I did. The first night was Thursday night, and there was something I did in every interaction I had, which was regrettable. But then
you had your dick out?
Close, dude. The cherry on top was when I met Daniel Poon. He went in to like give me like the bro hug, and I was going in for that too, but I went center and he went off to the side, and my lips
you kiss him.
Dude, dude, my lips did that Ben Stiller thing. Remember where he's playing basketball and it just like rubs up against his chest? Daniel Poon. I accidentally like not only kissed Daniel Poon, but I smeared my lips across his face. At that point, I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to be a normal person from here on out, and I feel like I really did well with every interaction from that point on. But man, dude,
That's
fucking
awesome, dude. I wish I got to kiss Daniel Poon.
You could.
No, he's not falling for that twice. He's not falling for the same trick twice in a row.
I'll get it down on all fours behind him, and then you kiss him. We can trick him.
Oh my God! Remember the wheelchair guys?
Oh yes, Aiden and John. If you're listening, you guys were the fucking best.
That was a highlight for me.
Definite highlight from last weekend.
Having fun with those dudes. Those two fucking notorious pussy getters.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we got to do some pretty cool stand up, dude.
That was great.
The room that they had all the stand up in, like, filled up for us. That was unexpected and very nice.
It was as good as that was. Like, I felt like I was breathing through the t-shirt of a halal cart operator. No ventilation in that room, but I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Yeah, there was a thick aroma in that room. It was a palpable stench.
Man.
But very cool,
dude. I'm glad you brought that up, because that was one thing that I was so happy went well, because I had been stressing over stand up for so fucking long.
Oh, dude, and then I honestly, my whole set was just a long introduction for you.
Oh.
I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna waste your time with my shitty jokes. Let me bring up the funniest guy I know,
dude. No,
and
you're making me
minds for you.
I wish I had saved my kiss for you.
Nah, I'm good, thank you.
Dude, what would you have done if I came out and just started like sucking your nose?
I don't know. I would have probably inverted and we would have nose 69.
All right, well, there's next year. But that was very sweet, and that was very comforting too. And then to come out there and so many bubs were there and just fucking being so cool and just laughing at all my jokes.
Yeah,
it was incredible, man.
Yeah.
You were like Elvis, man. I thought we were going to have to like wheel you onto the stage.
What do you mean?
You were that fucked up.
I wanted to see if I was running a secret experiment, and I'm sorry that I did this at the same time that I was supposed to perform on a comedy festival. But I was
the Stanford Jizzing experiment.
That was exactly what I was doing. I was trying to see. I was testing how I was testing my good nature, and my experiment was I'm gonna get as fucked up as humanly possible, and I'm gonna see if I'm still good to people.
You were.
I think I passed with flying colors.
You crushed it.
Yeah, I put myself. It was a Primus Crucible. It was the Primus Guy Crucible, and I feel confident in saying that I aced it.
You really did well, man.
It was really funny. Is Mary Jo was keeping me leveled out the whole time. Like Mary Jo had to handle me.
She was your handler.
She was my
doubt.
handler.
Yeah.
Mary Jo and her friend Laura. They were both like so cool. Just like it was. I don't know. They were just keep an eye on me all night, but not like bother me and not like bitch wife me. Yeah. That was so cool. She knew that. Actually, I filled her in on the experiment, and yeah, dude. She every time I would like have an interaction, I would look at her and she would say, "You're doing great."
Oh.
Everywhere I turned all weekend, Mary Jo was going, "You're doing great."
No,
it was awesome,
dude. I had so much fun at Skankfest that at one point I considered killing myself there, just so I could haunt it forever and live that day forever and ever.
We're gonna change venues, so
I'd be there right now at open mic.
Yeah. Open casket mic.
Yeah, you devil.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. So that's. I guess there's nothing really else I could say. It was. It was the time of my life, and you know, it was cool.
Dude, it seriously was the creative equivalent of getting pussy. I was already checking online to see if like there was a date yet for the next Skankfest.
No, I think they're looking at Vegas though.
Oh, baby!
Yeah, I'm going to the desert. I'm doing peyote.
I have to kill myself there. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and my spirit will fucking stay there forever.
You're just looking for the go ahead to shoot yourself. Yeah,
I can't wait, man.
I can't wait till you're just like desperate for a yes. You're like, this coffee's really good. What if I killed myself? I'd hate for anything else to ever happen.
I could haunt this diner forever.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Go ahead and do it, hun.
Oh, dude, Tubbs for Skankfest would be a great idea.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think next time we're going to Tubbs, or I think we're bringing Tubbs next time. What do you think about that?
Yeah, we're gonna sneak him in on Carry On.
Carrying on. Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I can't. Dude, our guests this time were incredible. We had fucking Guard Dog, we had O'Connor, and we had Collie Terrell, who...
Well, presumably they would have watched it. It's been
if you
posted.
haven't watched it yet, Collie was flashing some serious fucking meat.
Dude, I can't believe he flapped meat
He did, man.
on the crowd. That was...
They were ready for it.
Man. He took us over the top, for sure.
We should have given him a heads up, though, because like it would have been cool to see like the front row have like the Gallagher tarp. In case anything came out of that bad
Spray
boy.
cum.
But, man...
I should have smashed his penis with a giant wooden mallet.
Dude, editing that video, I've spent way more time looking at his dong than my own dong. So I literally went to take a shower for about a half hour and just stared at my dong to get that back into my brain.
Recalibrate
Dude, he
your
was
bird.
moving the whole time, man. Like trying to pixelate that fucking dong had to be like trying to give a baby medicine, dude.
Adobe is great at tracking faces, terrible at tracking birds, dude. There's a lot of manual.
Is there any Japanese porn filter that you could just put on it?
Next time you should use a dildoby.
Everyone's stifled laughter for that.
Very cool, you guys.
Yeah, thanks for the fast turnaround, Dubs, on getting that
Yeah,
out.
you're the best.
Yeah, Dubs and his wife were there all weekend, and that was awesome being able to chill with them. They gave us shelter on Saturday night when we were all partied out, but no one wanted to go to bed. So we went.
Your moms have to yell at you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we would definitely been getting yelled. Like, is that TV still on? We walked over to the Airbnb and just chilled in their living room until like the sun came up.
To that point, how much fun would it be if we had like a bub sleepover?
Just
got like an
sounds
entire
like a lot of liability, man. You think these boys wouldn't like joke around with each other by fucking each other?
Put the rapes out of your brain for a second and hear me out.
Okay.
Okay, sharks.
Yeah, what do you got?
How much fun would that be to rent out like an entire army barracks full of fucking bunk beds, and we just stay up all night just farting and whispering jokes to each other?
This sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, I could kill myself in the bathroom.
And I never have to leave. Yeah, I could kill myself there too, man.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Okay,
right.
sure.
Okay, cool. Thank
What
you.
if we did it in we got like a warehouse and we decorated it to look like an enormous living room? Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, I would like that.
Like a Squid Game living room where it would seem enormous, like we were child sized. And then we could stay up farting and whispering all night. That's a
love
way
that.
better idea.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Well, you're talking about a fucking army barracks.
Well, where else would
Dude,
have
what
bunk
if we
beds?
what if we beat the shit out of someone with socks full of soap? What if we put bars of soap in socks and we held a dude down and just wailed on him? Each night we'll pick one guy randomly. Actually, we'll find every day we would find the dude who was the meanest, and we would pin him down and just wail on him with soaps.
Oh, that would be fun.
Damn, that'd be cool. What a cool retribution that would be.
Man, I miss Farty sleepovers.
Yeah.
Dude, I did I tell you about my boy Mike that would just like put on a farting fireworks display?
I'm sure you have.
Mike Fetter, if you're listening, I think about you so often, dude. I don't think anybody has ever entertained me as much as you did during our sleepovers, dude. He would get down, face down, ass up with his cheek to the floor. And once he got in this position, he would just unload forever till his stepdad had to come in and yell at us.
You imagine how bad his asshole itched? That's like tennis elbow. Man. That's cool.
Man, thank you. You want like an entire barracks full of fucking farters? That's like fucking fat gay retard haka. You got me all riled up thinking about it.
Sorry, dude. Shoo.
Yeah, we came close. Well, we kind of did have a sleepover when McCusker had his bachelor party, but I feel like I fell asleep early every night. There were tons of bunk beds there.
Yeah. Well, what was the date? We got a date for the live Wigger roast in Philly in January.
Is it January 6th, or am I just thinking that because I love that day?
Jeez Louise. No, I think it's toward the end of the month.
Okay.
It might be 26th. Is it January 26th? We're doing the live Wigger roast at Helium with
yes.
Six and Shaner, and other special guests, I believe. We got some cool stoner dads plans in the works.
Oh hell yeah, man!
Some very cool ideas are floating around. Dubs, I actually have to talk to you. And let's get a monthly dad meet live thing going.
I would kill for that.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you think as far as the Wigger roast? If we had like a Wigger auction, like they used to have slave auctions.
Okay. I don't know, man. I would still act son. I need 6 Wiggers.
We could round them up at bus stops.
Jeez,
Just link them via gold chain.
Oh my god, they'd be selling each other to us. Oh, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, there would be like really heinous bus routes that we would use to transport them. What was that slave movie? Amistad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one really funny part from Amistad when they announced
Amistad.
Dude, you
I've
remember?
never seen it.
Well, there is one really funny part where like they announced that the ship's too heavy and they have to get rid of some weight. So naturally the viewer thinks they're getting rid of
Slaves.
cargo, but they do. They show like a wide shot and you do see a slave get thrown overboard.
Oh, one?
Is it a bunch, Dan? I think it's just one. Okay. Yeah, it's tough.
Damn. Yeah.
Maybe that was the outtakes.
It's a deleted scene where they threw more over. This is actually kind of a blooper.
You know, they have clown cars where they got slave ships. It's like, all right, it's got to stop at some point, right?
Yeah, we could do that. Sure.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What's the other good idea
really
I had
remember.
last weekend, Tim?
I don't remember.
Oh, the gender reveal that you didn't like.
What was that?
One of the bubs was, and his wife came up to us and revealed to us that they're having a baby, which was just an incredible way to incredible news to hit us with on Sunday.
That was a very heavy moment.
It was so wonderful and so loving. And then I instantly thought of like, oh man, we could have like a fun gender reveal. And Tim hated this idea. Do you remember what I said?
I don't actually.
Where we put like a fake belly on the lady and we fill it with the color paint that's indicative of the baby's sex. So she'll either have blue or pink paint inside the belly.
Okay.
And her husband will stab her in it.
Yeah.
And she'll bleed out the color of the baby's gender, where people will think like, oh, this is a real stabbing, but it's like, no, this is the gender reveal.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine how I felt about it at the time, and it's not
You
great.
still don't like it?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, man.
Didn't I say that one of us should get stabbed? I just don't like the idea of, I mean, you know, she is going to be pregnant with a child.
I know, but it's like maybe you put like a barrier in there so it can't hit
Yeah.
hit the baby wall.
What if we give the baby a knife so it can fight back? And then that's fair. I think that's fair. We should do it that way.
Okay. Well, I think we're at least.
What if
headed in the right
abortion was
direction.
just mutual combat? Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, let's think about
you
this.
throw it in there. You throw it in there the night before the abortion, and the baby.
Yeah. And then like abortion doctors are just dudes who like they're like gladiators basically. Like some of them die trying to kill the babies because obviously there's gonna be tough babies.
Oh man, I would have fun with the ladies in there. I would put my hand in there. I'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb. I'm teasing. We're gonna get that thing out of here. I promise. Today's the day.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Give those babies a fighting chance.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you guys ever have an abortion? This is not funny. I don't like this.
No, we never did.
No.
Well, I think the thing was too.
You ever take Plan B? I think that's considered an abortion to Christians.
I have not. No.
Yeah, we've taken Plan B.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I get it.
Yeah. Like day after though, not like oh, I feel something. Let's you know what I mean? No, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like shoot it in there through a straw?
Yeah. You know what's fucked up? I was feeling so good this week that if I didn't have a vasectomy, I would have had a fourth child.
I can see that, man.
Thank goodness, man.
Yeah. There was right now like we kind of got like second tier baby fever where it's just animals.
Yeah.
Like we're constantly sending each other pictures of animals that we would like to get.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had Jamie fixed after the last baby, so unless I have an outside kid, there's no
We
chance
had
of that.
Jamie fixed is a really great way to put that. Did they send her home with a cone on her head?
They did, yeah. I had to rub pills down her throat. I had to rub Plan B down her.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are times though where I would love to have another baby because I'm not on pills.
Oh, we got a lot of that this weekend too. We got a lot of dudes saying like, "Yo, bro, like either like I have a kid coming, or like I never thought about like getting serious about my life and having a family until I heard you guys." How cool was that?
It's the best, man. I love being somebody that people feel comfortable sharing good news with, because I know that wasn't always the case. Where I was a long time where I was an F word that Matt Damon can't say any word about shit.
Ooh,
And I didn't associate with a lot of people that had good news. So it feels good.
So when you got good news, you'd be like,
yeah, it must be I was a must be nicer.
No.
For a very long time. Yep.
Oh no.
Yep. So it does feel good to have people be like, yo, my mom died, she left me some money. It's like, yeah, dude.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like tough to imagine like how much better can this get? How much better can we make this any better? I'm worried about stagnating now. Like how do we push past this good?
Just keep pushing, baby.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what we're doing, man. There's so many like little things that pile up that I don't know, it's easy to get used to them, but then when you take time to like look back, be like, damn, like this is much better than shit was a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Like, case in point, do you mind me sharing the thing that you texted me about yesterday about Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
Like being able to buy Christmas presents without having to worry about financial ramifications further
like
down the line.
Borrowing money from family and shit.
Yeah, and like Christmas just feels like a 3-month stretch of financial ruin.
Yeah, my typical Christmas routine was we would start buying presents very slowly in July, and then we would only financially catch up the following tax return, and then that would typically like pay back a family member. You know what I mean? I don't know who gets down with that lifestyle. Probably a bunch of people, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look at me. I bought a present. Pretty cool.
Did you get your name written in cursive on the Sybian?
Like they do look like saddles. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
I got like the saddle horn and a rope on the front of it.
I'm going to surprise my wife one day with one of those. I know I talk about it, but man.
It's so funny that you sound like Jack Handy while you're saying that.
I can't wait to see that. There were so many times where I probably will cry the moment I see my wife on the Sybian, because there were so many days where I would be late to work just like listening to Stern, just waiting for fucking porn stars to just sit on that fucking thing.
Yeah.
And being able to see it with my own 2 eyes. I'm going to be like fucking Ned Beatty when he got to see fucking South Bend, got to see the goddamn Irish play.
Are you going to have her do it in here and you'll like talk into the microphone like you're Stern? Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, man. As much as I want to see that, I might save that for when I'm on my deathbed. You know how like fucking
Are you gonna put like a bow on it, like a new, Camry in the driveway?
Yeah, it will be in the driveway.
Yeah.
It's going to be getting snowed on. Should be thankful. Should be like,
Yeah, there's a deal down at the Sybian dealership. Look at this financed.
I can't. Could you imagine getting a Sybian from somebody?
I honestly, dude, I would be like, that's way too nuts. That's too much for me. I would feel as intimidated by a Sybian as by a mechanical bull. You're like, I installed a mechanical bull in the house so you could practice. I'd be like, that's great. I'm gonna get injured,
dude. Maybe I'll.
Dude,
feel
Sybian is a level of pleasure that I don't think most women are prepared for or even deserve.
Maybe I'll feel her out. Maybe I'll take her to like the horse track and be like, yo, imagine that thing without any limbs. How awesome would that be? And if she's like, yeah, that would be awesome.
And it smells just as bad. Dude, if you made her dress up like a jockey and get on the Sybian.
It'd be better if I had an actual jockey like sitting on it. Be like, yeah, it's funny how sit on it.
Yeah, bottom out on that thing. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
Man, you probably feel like fucking Thanos when you're working that control. Get all the fucking infinity stones put in there.
Yeah.
God damn. What do you think is the male equivalent?
Avengers rear end game.
Infinity whore.
Yeah.
What's the guy version of a Sybian that you could get for a man that he'd be like, oh my God, this is the best? A real doll?
I guess so. But even then, probably an auto blow. Yeah, I don't know. I think that gives women a level of pleasure that men don't have access to on like a biological level. The equivalent of like a Sybian is like your wife like edging you all day and then driving like a railroad spike through your prostate. That's the male Sybian.
Man, you're a thinker.
Sorry, dude, I'm all one.
That's one of the goals I want to set for you this year is
that?
to design a sex toy for me.
What?
Do you accept that challenge?
You got it, dude. Bro, let me get some Connects. Give me like a maker kit, an Arduino. Give me an Arduino, dude.
Some pipe cleaners.
And some elbow macaroni, dude. This is gonna be sick,
dude. You know what? I should heighten the stakes. I should make it so like it's a science project that's due tomorrow, and you're my mom.
Man.
Like you got to go out and you got to take
have a
me.
trifold board for it.
Dude, you got to take me to fucking Target tonight.
I'm gonna measure your loads with other sex toys and with my sex toy. Yeah, this actually used to be a Game Boy Advance.
Mm-hmm. So
is that gay to design a superb sex toy that makes your boy come the hardest he's ever come?
No,
is that gay, fellas? No. Is it gay to ask for your boy for feedback on the sex toy that you engineered for him? Man. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to learn about like textiles. I'm gonna have to learn about like silicones and shit and frictional coefficients and shit. Yeah, this sucks.
Listen, don't overthink this, man. I'm not a hard guy to make cum.
Yeah.
Dude, if I have jerked off, you know how like when they do the NFL draft, it's like a team will be on the clock and then at the end of 15 minutes, they have to make a pick.
I'm actually not familiar with this process.
I think, dude, I think the 15 minutes is a first round timetable. But is it after, from the second round on, it's 5 minutes? Does that sound right? Yeah. All right, so whatever like the smaller amount is, like one time I timed it from like not having any sexual thoughts or anything. The second that clock started, I started working my meat to see if I can finish in that time frame, and I did.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure it was either 5 or 3 minutes. So
that's
keep that
pretty cool. Did you have any kind of visual stimulus? Or
dude, I was watching the NFL draft.
That's what I mean. Did you have like, were you looking at something on your phone or?
Nothing, dude.
Nothing. You jerked off with your brain
just
in 3 minutes.
Just my hand to bird, just.
Whoa, dude.
I gotta remember, I gotta look up like what the exact time was, because I remember it was super fast. I don't remember, man. But I was on the clock, man. So just keep that in mind when you're designing my sex toy. That it doesn't take a lot.
Wow.
I just want you to be happy.
I'm trying to imagine like pouring a silicone mold for like a fake pussy. I'm just wondering, are there any like, I don't know, can I get like a cake mold of like a pregnant Puerto Rican lady's torso?
The Great British Jerk Off. A bunch of Brits are going to be watching me fuck this thing. Oh, dear. Heavens, there's steam coming out of his ears.
Oh, dear. That cum needed more time to proof. Yep, you have to leave it in longer than 3 minutes. Yes. Mike.
Long story short, I'm not hard to make come, man. Just
Oh man.
you can figure it out. You know me as well as anybody in this world knows me.
Yeah.
Just not tough not to crack, dude. Are you now? Would you watch me the whole time?
Absolutely not. Well, maybe. I would stand there with a clipboard and just like
So would it be fair to say that I would be more of a gas test dummy?
Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up.
I told you, dude. I'm feeling good, man.
Did you hit your head? Were you struck by lightning or something?
I actually got a dick concussion. my dick was hit by a scooter, which, oh man, those fucking scooters in Houston, man, they'll bring the racism out of you.
Yeah.
Those S words are flying around there, baby. Golly.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint about Houston.
Yeah, the blacks.
And
The
Philly
minorities.
and Pittsburgh and no, but they were great.
Yeah.
I love traveling, man.
Yeah.
I like
You're going to
rolling,
LA
though.
next.
I can't wait. Yeah, me and Danny Dubs and Caldon Jala and Jake Matera, we're going to California in 2 weeks for some little stinker stuff.
That's going to be cool.
I can't wait, man.
Are you going to visit our new boy, Devin Costa?
I am,
Oh,
yeah.
my God,
yeah,
man.
I've communicated with him last month, and we made plans to meet up.
That's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I can't wait, man.
Yeah,
he is the
I
fucking
went
man.
to stand with Six on Wednesday night, and this LA dude, Devin Costa, who like
So fucking funny,
rules. He makes very funny videos, and like we're always I don't know. Yeah, hopefully everyone in the chat knows who Devin Costa is, but he's just a super funny LA like video dude. And me and Mike are always sending each other his videos. Mm-hmm. And I was at the stand on Wednesday night, and he came up and introduced himself to me. And I was like, bro, I'm so excited to meet you. And now this is very sick that you're going to go out there and see him.
Oh, my God, man. I can't wait. That would be a good time to reveal your sex toy to me. Just putting it out there.
When you get back or when you leave?
Like when I go to Devon's. Like maybe you can mail it there. It'll be in his living room.
I'm probably not going to mail a sex toy to a new acquaintance across the country.
No, you probably don't want to mail it. I imagine the cost of shipping is through the roof.
Wow. Damn. The highest highs and the lowest lows.
Oh, dude, my dad was playing too much today. He really got me good. He called me. It was so sweet, too, because he wanted to tell me that, like, he saw the videos of Skankfest, and he wanted to tell me he was proud of me.
Aww.
Which was so fucking nice, because, like, he's not normally a guy who says that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He immediately, like, he went, like, full fucking boomer dad, like, covering up a very sweet compliment with some bullshit.
Yeah.
But it was very funny bullshit. He's like, hey, why can't you put an iron on a 4-leaf clover?
Why?
Because you never really want to press your luck.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. He buried you.
Yeah.
He buried you. Yo, my dad is always so supportive that like I don't think he has a gauge for when things are going well. Mm-hmm. Like no matter what it is, he's like, "Oh, cool, bud." So yeah, I called him like the day I got back from Skankfest, and I was like, "Dad, it was pretty cool. This felt like a new level." And he was like, "Oh, good, bud."
Oh.
Yeah, but my stepmom was at like a cancer walk, and she had like a Facebook mutual friend with us. Actually, dude, shout out Ryan and Olivia, because they hit up fucking BB, and she went back to my dad, and she was like, "Oh, these people at the walk, they know who Tim is. They like his podcast." And my dad was like, "Did you hear about BB was at the cancer walk and 2 people liked your podcast?" I'm like, dude,
We're big in cancer.
yeah. It was like that was what it took for him to be like, I think this could be something. I'm like, dude, they flew us to Houston. It was like they were screaming they were chanting. And he's like, oh, cool, bud.
The best,
bud.
man.
So yeah, thank you, Ryan and Olivia for driving it home, for finally telling my dad what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, your dad like is. If you could put a dad together with parts, like he has all the parts.
Yeah, he kind of rules. It's kind of like not. I don't know. There's nothing funny. He's a funny guy, but there's like nothing funny about him. He just like works really hard and he like is the man. Mm-hmm. So it's like, oh, man, I wish you were like, I don't know. He's kind of like a spaz. Like he's the kind of guy that like he's constantly like stubbing a toe and like breaking furniture about it. But he's like, oh, I'm sorry about that. We used to have like a pretty good impression of him when we were kids. Me and my sister, we would like pretend to stub a toe and then like slam a cabinet. One time he saw a mouse and he went to like, actually he says he was trying to step on it, but he saw a mouse and jumped backwards and like sprained his ankle in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And so we would just constantly like get mad and flip out and like knock shit over, and made him laugh every single time.
No.
Yeah. Man, I'm going to be so sad when he dies. Dude, when my dad dies, I'm going to be so fucking sad.
To that point, now's the time to build him his sex toy.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Put it in his basement. Well, dude, my dad would love that. Like,
yeah.
My dad is a very simple fellow, too. He just constantly concerned with making the people around him happy, which is just such a loving attribute to have. Sure. He's the man, but he gets, I think he just, I don't know, he gets so hyper focused on like worry and just providing for people that it's like hard for him to like notice like good things. So that's part of like why it meant a lot to me that he took note of like, oh, something really good is happening for Mike, and to call me and say something about it.
Yeah, it's you've not been a burden to him long enough that he can finally see when things are good. That's cool. You're gonna have itchy butt. That's what these sound like. Ew, dude. Ew, that sounded like when you pull up the tab in the bathtub to switch the shower on.
What if I threw up right now?
I might. Oh, dude, that fart sounded worse than most other farts smell. I've never been audibly grossed out before.
Yeah, I might have Gilbert Gottfried in my asshole.
Goodness gracious, man.
Those are the good ones, man.
Woo!
One of the good ones.
That was awful,
man.
That's making my cheeks itch,
dude. That's one thing about my dad that, like, I've been thinking about my dad a lot recently for some reason. But one of the things that always perplexed me as a child was he would leave his underwear everywhere in his bedroom. Like anywhere you walked, like you would see a pair of dirty underwear.
Yeah, with streaks.
Ridiculous fucking streaks. Like, dude, what are you doing in your underwear, man?
The dudes used to be proud of their streaks, I think. Dads historically have been like streak exhibitionists.
But dude, how do you get them? Because I
think like properly wiping your ass was gay up until like 3 years ago.
Dude, that has to be it. Tim, because I fucking throw down in my underwear. Like, you heard me.
Yeah, dude.
And there's not going to be anything in there. It has to be wiping your fucking butt.
Yeah. Like, I think even like acknowledging you had a butthole was super gay for dads when we were kids.
Oh man, you know what? I might install a bidet on my dad's toilet and hold him there, like force him to become gay.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Can you imagine how awful our parents were at fingering?
He's got some fat knuckles too, my dad, dude. Dude, he's got fat fucking Sandman knuckles. So, R.I.P. my mom.
R.I.P. my mom's pussy. Woo!
That pussy's in a closed casket, baby.
Man.
You ever think about like how hard your dad beat your mom's pussy up?
I have tried to like figure out like what kind of dick my dad was laying down, but I just had nothing to go on. He never talked about anything sexual when I was a kid. Like he was never like, you know, I never even saw him like turn his head driving, you know? I never even saw him get like snagged by big tits. Do you know? Did you see your dad like, whoa, you know what I mean?
My dad was fucking relentless with tits, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My dad completely avoided that. He might be gay.
Your dad is gay too.
Yeah, he would never look at tits, but like if a really jacked bodyguard or lifeguard was like at the pool, he'd slowly slide his sunglasses down. Is that cool? Was he just like noticing a cool guy?
Dude, pull him aside. Be like, yeah, it's cool.
Like, Dad, dude, if you're gay, it's fine, man. Everyone's kind of gay now. Dad, you can come out of the closet to me.
Yeah, that'd be so cool if you had a new stepdad. It was like super cool too.
I beat the shit out of him.
You walk into your dad's house. There's like two pair of white New Balances. You're like, hello?
Oh, hey, bud. I want you to meet someone. Oh, hey, bud.
This is your new stepdad,
This is
Bruce. You can call him Bruce or Daddy Bruce, whatever you want to. I'd love a new stepdad, man. I can't wait. Like, I shouldn't say I can't. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to say I can't wait. Like, if my mom dies first, I know my dad loves pussy so much that I'm going to dedicate a significant portion of my life to helping him fulfill every fantasy he's had.
Yeah.
And I truly am banking on my mom dying because, man, you know how, like, most dying people want to do fucking lame shit, like be wheeled onto the beach to watch sunsets. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to wheel my dad in the fucking Lou Turks.
Ooh.
And just leave him there all day.
Like in Big Fish. You're going to release him into Lou Turks like in Big Fish.
Just going to drop him onto the fucking couch.
Man, if my dad's the only time my dad ever can't help me with something is because like, he's got like historically had like back problems and they come and go. And God, if my dad was gay, dude, and he was just getting his cheeks taken, he'd never be able to help me with shit.
Oh my God.
He'd always be bitching about his fucking back.
Dude, what if he talked to your new stepdad like he talks to you? Be like, "Oh, I feel so good, bud."
Oh, thanks, bud. Oh, dude, thanks for coming to me, bud.
Oh, you're knocking on my prostate, bud. Thanks.
Oh, bud.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. You're speed bagging my prostate, bud. Oh man, this is too much.
Oh, you got any cum in those balls, bud?
Let me get you out of those jean shorts, bud.
Oh man. Oh, bud, I think we should probably switch to missionary.
You got some mud on your pud, bud.
God, dude. Woo, man. This is yeah. Jesus.
Oh man, I might Shutter Island my dad with pussy because you know how like they have those like phishing scams where it's like Russian ladies in your area want to fuck right now.
Yeah.
Do you agree to meet one?
Mm-hmm.
Like my dad got nailed at one. I actually had to bring his computer to our friend Carl because he falls for that shit all the time. But I might Shutter Island him and like actually fucking act like a Russian lady.
You're going to catfish your dad?
Yeah.
You're going to make your dad hard? You're going to cyber with your dad?
But I'm going to pay it off. Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess you might know enough about him to make him you could really push his buttons.
Dude, I got to talk to like one of those.
He's like typing with his index fingers only, and you're just like, Dad, I'm going to I mean, sorry.
Dude, I might have to take a class from like one of those FBI guys that tries to like get off pedophiles.
Yeah.
And like find out like what it would take to get into the mind of a 75-year-old man. Like, how do I make this geezer come?
He probably just likes. I'm betting your dad probably likes cartoonishly big tits.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, and just like wet t-shirts.
Yeah.
And probably like high heels. He probably loves high heels.
Dude,
if I had to bet.
Tim, do you remember
like fishnets?
Do you remember that lady from like the late 70s, early 80s with the fucking enormous titties that would run on the baseball fields?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. But it was like this beautiful blonde lady with fucking enormous fucking knockers.
Yeah.
Would run onto the field at baseball games and just give hugs. Whoa. So I might set up a situation like that. You know, it would be good. Air Force Amy from
Ranch.
The Bunny Ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I'm going to send him. Bunny Ranch.
Oh, dude, he'd be in hog heaven at the Bunny Ranch.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, I mean, imagine your dad like he's on his he's on his way out, and he gets to do the fucking hooker carousel.
Mm-hmm. Gashes to gashes, bust to bust.
Fuck me, man.
Man, I don't know. I feel like we're moving to that point. Like we're getting to a point where like it's like so much fun to like watch the Patreon grow that I'm thinking like, oh man, this would be fun to do now. This would be fun to do now. Like getting my dad a high class prostitute with like 1 month's Patreon payout is definitely pretty high on the list right now.
That's pretty honorable of you.
Dude, what if I got it like while I was still with my mom?
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Be real bad boy stuff.
True bad boy. Do you think it matters at that age? When you reach 75, could you just be like, listen, I'm going to get a giant-titted fucking Vegas hooker? You think she'd be like, all right. Or would it be like, no, you're ruining my life?
Well,
would she bother him about it is what I'm saying.
She probably, here's the last time that I heard him insinuate that he wants pussy, and she fucking annihilated him.
Whoa.
You know Cecily Tynan from 6ABC, Hot Weather Lady?
Yeah.
He loves Cecily Tynan. And she was out for a while because she had a medical issue. They weren't specifying what it was. And they just mentioned that she was out, but she'll be back soon.
She's out with a super wet pussy?
Yes.
Yeah. Classic.
And my dad's like, oh my God. He's like, Cecily, if you need an organ, I'll donate one. And my mom yells out, give her the one that doesn't work anymore.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to pump him full of Blue Chew and fucking get him syphilis.
God. You have to crush it up into the drink. You have to dose him with Blue Chew.
Mix it in with some Ensure.
Wow. Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, he would just love a lady that isn't making fun of his fucking loose noodle.
His soft ass bird.
Dude, I don't even know if he knows about Blue Chew. Think about how cool that would be if you're like a fucking old dude.
You should offer it to him like fucking Morpheus.
You're gonna get blue pilled or blue pilled.
Yeah. Take the blue pill, you wake up, you probably still didn't get pussy.
Speaking of blue pilled, as soon as we got to Skankfest, I took 2 Blue Chews.
Yeah.
I've never taken that much before. I was just so excited.
You're riding the lightning.
Dude, you know how you get when you get to a hotel room. Mm-hmm. As soon as we got there,
same
like,
thing.
I was like, I know I'm getting pussy. So I took them, and I'm just busting my wife's cheeks out. Like, I was getting my dick sucked in the window. And it was
What
just...
floor?
29th. So we were pretty high up there.
Whoa.
You couldn't see from outside in.
Were you at the Hilton?
No, the Marriott. Marriott Marquis Houston. Wonderful hotel. And
damn, 29th floor, hands on your hips, in the window, getting done.
Incredible, man. And then just moved the party over to the bed, finished up there. And after that, I took a shower and we went to Skankfest to check it out for the first time. And because I had never taken so much Blue Chew, like I was like fucking hard meeting people.
Whoa.
So like people were just coming up, be like, "Oh."
Did anyone notice?
I would lean back a little bit because
you're like reaching really far. So good to meet you, dude.
Yeah, I was like pretending that I was like nodding out on fucking opiates again.
Let's save the bro hugs for tomorrow, please.
But yeah, that shit fucking lasted forever. And like, if you've never had Blue Chew, we could throw out our promo code that we haven't used in a while. Go to bluechew.com, check out promo code FATBIRD, and they'll give you Blue Chew for free, and you just got to pay the $5 shipping.
I think it's just fun. Yeah, it's just a fun thing.
It is fucking fun. Like, if you don't have boner problems, fucking use it.
It's still fun.
Yeah, you'll use it. Like, you'll...
That's what people need to know.
Your bird will be on high alert for a full fucking day.
So you took 2.
I took 2.
When did it wear off?
The next morning, I didn't notice anything.
Okay.
So I took it... We got to Houston like 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, and I took it by 11 a.m.
Okay.
By 12, I was knee deep in cheeks, and then I was just, dude, my boner was like, it had the excitability of a fucking veteran near fireworks.
That's how I felt all weekend. I feel like the man that I'm attached to took 2 Blue Chews all weekend. You know what I mean? I felt like the dick of a man on 2 blues.
Oh, I also want to give a shout out to our other sponsor, Manscaped. So this episode of Dad Meat is sponsored by Manscaped. If you go to manscaped.com, use promo code FATBIRD for that. You'll get 20% off your entire order. And I didn't want to spoil this, Tim, but I shaved my pubis for you tonight.
No, you shaved it for Skankfest, dude. Don't laugh.
I didn't, dude. I promise, I didn't shave it last
Whoa,
week.
you were wolfing at Skankfest?
I was, yeah.
You were wolfing, dude? Did you guys say that when you were a kid and your hair got too long?
My pubes were definitely wolfing last weekend.
When your fade grew out and you're fucking like,
Dude,
you had those shitty sideburns hanging down. It's like, yo, he's wolfing.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucked.
Dude, last weekend, my bird looked like fucking Ted Kaczynski.
Your bird was wolfing?
Yeah. Tonight, I use the fucking Lawnmower 2.0, which fucking rules. They got a Lawnmower 3.0 right now, which I can't even imagine what kind of job that fucking does to your meat.
It's got AI.
But if you go to manscaped.com, you can get that amongst many other fucking cool shit that they offer. The fucking underwear is awesome. The t-shirts are super cool. Check out that shit. Use promo code FATBIRD, and like I said, you'll get 20% off your entire order. All their stuff fucking rules. They got awesome lotions. They got fucking ball toner. You think babies got small boobs?
I'm sorry? You think babies got small boobs?
Smooth balls?
Dude, Dubs, you should have your finger on a button that self-detonates the entire thing every time Mike opens his
You
fucking
think babies
mouth.
got small boobs? Where do you start buying shit from fucking Manscaped? Using promo code
small
FATBIRD?
boobs? You think babies got small boobs? Goodness gracious.
I haven't done an ad read in a while, man. I'm a little rusty, man. I should have warmed up before we went on tonight. Now, man,
You're wolfing. getting your wolfing dick sucked.
oh man, dude, how am I gonna get my dad pussy from jail now?
Jesus. All right. Well,
That's out of the way.
yeah. We started late. We got time. We don't have to wrap this
Yeah,
up yet.
man, I could talk about our fucking fun weekend all night, dude. And like you going back to what you said about anticipating like a happiness hangover. I didn't feel that at all this week.
No, I got a gay thing to talk about. Go ahead. You go first, though.
No, I was going to say, one, I was going into Skankfest. I was on edge about something because one of our buddies had told me about something that happened at the last one that I anticipated happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on high alert for somebody to say something similar to me. But by like day 3, I was like, all right, this might not happen, so maybe I should just fucking enjoy this. And I'm glad I made that decision because it was just all good shit, people being nice the entire time, and being able to relax and enjoy the experience just made it that much more fulfilling.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want to say?
I was talking about how good everyone treated us and how much that meant to me. And, before this, it was just, we're just talking into a computer with a couple of our boys every week, which I would do that forever. If you guys pranked me and stopped uploading this for 5 years and I just showed up, I would be just as happy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was like, I flew home and I went back to work the next day in the office, and I was like, that's going to be that's going to feel like running face first into a brick wall. And it was kind of hard, but it was like, I'm built to work. That's all it is. That's fine. But then the weekend came, and I was like, okay, I might have a little bit of downtime this weekend, and maybe that's when the willies will set in.
Yeah.
And there was a point where I think I might have been driving to jiu-jitsu on Saturday morning. So it was all of us in the car. And I was driving with my family, and we're just listening to tunes in the car, and I'm with my family, and like instead of crashing like feelings wise, I felt like I was at the same heights as Skankfest. I was like, whoa, dude, I think everything might be sick right now.
Oh.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Well, I was just about to say, driving to jiu-jitsu would have been the perfect time for you to get choked up. Fair to say, Tim?
Damn. I can't believe you're the same guy that said the Great British Jerk Off. Yeah. Everything's going to be cool forever, I think.
Yeah, it is the fucking best, dude. Going back to what you said about like being like sitting back here and fucking doing this shit for zero retarded people. Mm-hmm. Like I would fucking do the same thing too. Oh, that brings up an excellent point, and I mentioned it to you this week, but I want to put you on notice in front of all of our fucking listeners. One thing that I'm holding you to this year, 2022 is going to happen. I will do dad meat until the day I fucking die.
Yeah.
But you need to start doing solo shit too.
Oh, bro. You really lit a fire under my ass. I know you didn't say anything negative, but you were like, yeah, it's time to get moving.
Yeah.
Instantly put the fucking gears turning, and yeah, man, there's only going to be more cool stuff. And yeah. Thanks for the boost, man.
Yeah, you need it, and you deserve it too, because there's nobody that has the quality of or the collection of attributes that you have. And I think you should probably understand by now, just by getting the reaction that you got last weekend and everything that you did, the people want to see you do shit. And it doesn't matter if the fucking door's open and they're watching you take a shit. people will enjoy it.
Okay.
Right. So
I was following you.
Whether you're saying funny things or you're starting an OnlyFans where fucking shit perverts get to watch you dump for an hour.
True.
People would be into it.
Yeah.
So I want you to do more things.
Well, thanks for saying that. Yeah. I want to do more things. And it's just the risk of failure that you have to get over. That's the only thing, literally. But yeah, I'm excited to like just try shit and figure stuff out. And 2020 next year's gonna be big. 2022, yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna be nuts.
I can't wait for our end of the year meeting with McCusker, Spud, and Wes. Because as exciting as it was this past year, I can't wait to just talk about like all the cool shit that happened. Because I want to sit down one time soon. I would say it's probably a month away where I'm going to sit down and try to itemize like all the cool shit that happened this year.
Yeah.
As a result of planning and execution. Like it wasn't just like, oh, this is great, this happened to me. It was like, no, I fucking did this.
Yeah.
Therefore this happened. And I think that's the benefit of doing all
You're gonna be the belle of the ball at our goals meeting, I think.
I can't wait, man.
I don't think anybody made more progress than you.
I don't know, man. I think we're all fucking moving forward. And on a goal-setting note, my cat fucking destroyed my vision board over there. So I think that's time for me to set new fucking goals.
Yeah.
Because I honestly, I got to most of the shit that's on there. So it was funny for him to bring that to my attention. But I can't fucking wait to get to the goals meeting. And, you know, we've done episodes about it, and I can't speak to the fucking power of just, like, programming and setting shit out there, being like, I'm going to do this. There's an army of fucking fat gay retards out there that would support you, and that supported me, supported Tim, support everybody, every fucking one of us, of any fucking dumb shit that we want to do. And it doesn't get any better than that, because there's how many times like do you think you've been fucking held back just because you thought something was corny, or because people would fucking talk shit about what you're doing, that you don't even fucking speak that idea out, or fucking start to implement that idea because of how it will be received.
Yeah, I think the encouragement I would offer in that regard is even when I finish something or release something or do something that I think is good and I really like and other people really like, I still get people calling me an unfunny faggot. You know what I mean? So it's going to happen whether you succeed or fail.
Yes.
So just accept that as a given.
Yep.
And you do eventually get over it. I think there's like a ratio that like as you start to succeed, there's like there's the number of people that are going to like be very vocal about how you suck and they don't like you, and they're going to get more intense the better you're doing. But at the same time, the number of people who are like, I'm into this, that grows.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it starts to like crush the dude that's like being a fucking pussy about it.
Yep.
So we're in that zone right now. I can't really be bothered.
Things are different. Like, and I feel like you can look at like different periods of like our time doing shit together, and I could almost like pinpoint the emotions that I was experiencing at that time. And now is by far like the most fun time period, but at the same time, it's been fun throughout the entire time.
Yeah.
Like at every point during 2 years. Like I remember like when we first started doing Dad Meet fucking 2 years ago, like emailing you and calling you, be like, oh my God, dude, we got fucking 10 patrons today. It's like, oh my God, we got 15 patrons today. Like, this is fucking incredible. So from fucking day one, and it's not just the financial shit too. It's not just the Patreon shit, but it's just, you know, people sending nice messages, like taking time to stop what you're doing to send a fucking nice message to us. Like how meaningful that is.
Yeah.
And now it's just like,
that's all just filling the turbo meter up, you know?
You think you were hard before? You have no idea how hard you're making us.
Woo.
It just doesn't fucking stop. And I feel like I'm exploding with how good I feel right now.
Yeah.
Like all this shit just adding up and just making me want to do more.
And feeling good used to be bad. I remember I was always talking about the speed wobbles. I think those are kind of gone.
This weekend would have been the time to get them.
Yeah.
So I think if you didn't experience it this weekend, then you've probably transcended something.
Yeah, and I think the speed wobbles are like a stuffy nose, where like when you have a stuffy nose, you're like, I would rather kill myself. Whenever I have a stuffy nose, I'm like, I would rather break a finger than have a stuffy nose ever again. But when you're breathing clearly, you don't really notice.
Right.
And I think the speed wobbles are the same way, like where you get like fucked up by things going well, you're like, this is misery. And when things are going really well and you don't notice the speed wobbles, you have to kind of take a second and be like, wow, dude, you know?
Yeah, I do.
things are pretty clear. Man, this is getting pretty gay. Maybe we should have ended this.
I
like
love
15
when it
minutes.
gets gay,
Okay,
dude.
cool. I'm just making sure, man.
I love getting gay, dude.
Yeah, you know me.
Dude, I'm gayer than your fucking stepdad, dude.
Whoa.
You think
dude.
those New Balance prints on your fucking dad's headboard are gay? Where do you get a load of me?
Man. Woo.
Dick feels so good, bud.
Speed wobbles were some of the drugs Tim took at Skankfest. Fuck. I just did a couple of things. It's awesome. Stop. Leave me alone. I treated people so nicely, okay?
You did. You were very nice.
It was like I was just taking like vibe PEDs. And man, I was just I don't know. Just trying to have fun and be cool.
It was so nice that so many of our friends could also be involved in that too.
Dude, watching Miguel watch comedy in the box, watching like Kool-Aid,
man. I'll never forget
watching
that.
stand-up comedy in the box,
Like sideways.
dude. And he was like, it was so nuts. He was watching comedy as though he was taking in a sunset. And he was like, he was standing instead of sitting, and there was room to sit. He was standing in the box with his shoulders back, and he was like, he had his head tilted slightly back with his eyes closed, and he was smiling with his mouth open, just like. And it might have been the entire night. He was set up like that, watching stand-up comedy. I was like, damn, dude, he's feeling it. That's
Dude,
my guy.
So many great pubs. Fucking Miguel, fucking Gwet Dog, Chelsea, Mark. So many fucking great people there. Danny Dubs being there every fucking day, getting to see your fucking handsome face.
So much.
And now that we're being gay, dude, just fucking thank you for all you do, man. I'm so happy that you're a part of this with us, man.
Damn, Mike's gonna cry.
I am, dude.
Look how wet his eyes are.
Tim, I was so close to crying last weekend because of just it
I
was,
cried a bunch.
dude.
I'm sorry. I cried a bunch last weekend.
I felt like what I imagine autism is like, where you're just being totally crushed by every fucking sensory source.
Yeah.
Like being there, people being so cool, saying this was meaningful, this was this, happy to be there, and it's like just being fucking annihilated with goodwill. Like there were when I would go back to the hotel, like I would just fucking stand in the shower and just try to process that. And a couple days, like I cried because of how overwhelmingly nice it was.
Hell yeah.
It was the fucking best.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Gay. That's gay, Mike. I would never cry. I was lying to you to make you fess up.
I still don't feel bad.
Actually, there was one funny moment where when we invaded Dubs' Airbnb, dude, they went home early, and we were just like looking for somewhere to like chill and like watch YouTube. So we went to the Airbnb, like our little squad, and we woke them up, and they came downstairs and hung out on the couches with us all night.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, we must be imposing pretty hard. But then he told me later it was his favorite part of the weekend, I think.
Oh, damn, dude.
I was all right? Yeah.
Dude, it was awesome. A great timing, because I was having a great time, and then the acid started to turn on me. And
He's having too much fun.
Yeah. And I thought Jamie was asleep, so I'm like, all right, well, I guess
Jerk off now.
I guess it'll be morning soon. And then luckily you came in at the right time. I was watching something on Netflix that I thought was safe, but it was really about different ways the world could end at any second.
Oh, no, man.
Oh, that was stupid. But yeah, dude, as people started like dozing off all around the house, I was just standing in the kitchen just like, I can't believe how cool this is. It was like out. Yeah. Oh, I also found out that 6 takes smoke breaks from sleeping.
Insane.
I stayed up all night the night before the podcast, and I kept hearing like they had like one of those front door security things where when you open the door it goes ding a ding a ding a ding, front door, gay or whatever.
Yeah.
And he kept going outside to smoke cigarettes, like from a dead sleep. He would wake up to go outside and burn one.
Is he walking through the night with one of those candle saucers? Just lighting a
He's got
cigarette
like
with
the pajamas cap on.
Who goes there?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And now we're home.
I can't wait to do it again, man.
I feel such. I can't even think about doing it again. I feel such a responsibility to like figure out what's next. That I'm like, I feel like I'm in work mode.
I get it, man. What I've come up with so far is I want to get better at stand-up. So I'm lining up as many shows as possible to do that. Because on top of doing Skankfest, I just want to do more live dad meet shit.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to hit the road and just do...
I want to hit the ground coming.
Yeah. Do as much fun shit as possible, but I also want to do it in the exact way that we want to do it. I don't always want to be, you know... I don't want to feel as though like I have to like have somebody to like put me on somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to have control of what we're doing and just do as many fucking live shows as possible because getting out and getting to meet the people that are fucking with us, all the other fucking fat gay retards, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate fulfillment in this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be hard to, like, even when we get out there, it's going to be hard to even start the shows because I'm just going to have an urge to, like, what if we just, instead of even doing a show, let's just hang out like it's a wedding.
Tim, that's part of, like...
Let's just throw banquets
dude,
all across America.
That's part of, like, what I have in mind for, like, the shit we want to do because I don't want it to be a typical, okay, for 45 minutes you get this, and then for 60 minutes you get this. Like, every time it has to be different.
Yeah.
Because I want it to be memorable for everybody involved. Mm-hmm. And it's just us being as fucking fat, gay, and retarded as fucking possible. Yeah. And everybody just having as good of a time as possible without feeling as though you're just sitting there like staring at something for an hour and a half.
Let's do a mock destination wedding in Jamaica.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Dude, let's have your dads get married.
Let's have my dad's gay marriage in Jamaica. And not tell him. I'll invite him to it and not tell him. Dad, do not ruin this for me. I booked the whole thing. Everyone thinks you're going to marry this guy.
Dude, both of your dads are going to be wearing white jean shorts.
I don't know, bud. That's my dad. Bud, I don't know.
Dude, yes. Let's all go to Jamaica and all of us get fat gay married.
Yeah. That's it. Lock it in.
Yeah,
right,
dude,
well.
the beef and beer was like one of the earliest ideas for this. That would be a ton of fun. Just a normal fucking beef and beer with all kinds of wild shit going on around it.
Yeah. Oh man, and I forgot how much grief I was dealing with all weekend. That's what I kind of want to like shed some light on, like what's going on with me. Just it makes how good the weekend was even more meaningful.
Can you save that for the Patreon?
Yeah, maybe I'll only do it on the Patreon just because it's already people that are like here for our bullshit. Mm-hmm. But I'll fill people in on what I'm dealing with, and not because I'm like looking for sympathy or anything, but like to let people know, like, wow, I was lifted that high by my boys.
Yeah. When
I was at the fucking depths.
I owe you an apology. It's very insensitive for me to interrupt you saying something so personal by saying, "Can you save it for the Patreon, bud?" So unload now if you feel more comfortable.
No, my horrific story of grief is not brought to you by Manscaped. You got to go to patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like a personal thing. I'll I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I shouldn't. But I don't know. I don't know. I just think it paints a clearer picture of just how intense this was.
Okay.
Man, it's good to be back here though.
I'm feeling it, baby.
I miss this room.
Hulkamania,
but I want to get back on the road.
Yeah.
But I miss this room.
No, baby.
But we got to get the show on the road.
I can't wait.
All right, cool.
I got the fucking van all fired up, baby.
Woo! Let's go.
All right, Bubs. We're gonna head over to Patreon. We'll be over there within 10 minutes. If you're not a patron yet, if you go to patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast, you can join us. Pay whatever the fuck you want. Just come have fun with us. Talking about more fat, gay, retarded shit, and you get to see the fucking Skankfest video that we just put up today. Dude, watching that, Danny W did an excellent job with that. Seeing that fucking pixelated bird of columns flop around on fucking screen, even though I was fucking inches from it when it happened.
Yeah.
Seeing it happen on screen was...
Oh, I posted that for free by accident, by the way. I accidentally posted it publicly and not on Facebook.
So
I noticed it later. I was just like, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
They can have it.
But fucking go watch that. But we'll be putting more shit like that up there in the coming months. But either way, just come have fun with us.
Nice. Thank you, guys. We'll see you over there.
Love you guys. Dude, his fucking the video where he's